Welcome back to the channel. Last week, I dusted off the greatest Harry Potter game in the known world. I posted some pics on Instagram and a few of you shared your interest in learning more about the game. And this week I was going to bring you another Keyforge video, which is still in the pipeline, but you gotta give the people what they want. This one is dedicated to you. You're watching Mr. Board Gamer. A few years back on a magical trip to Universal Studios, my wife and I discovered the perfect purchase to add to our growing shared collection. A game that struck the perfect balance between my wife's love for Harry Potter lore and my appreciation for all things tabletop. Golden Snitch, the Quidditch game, developed by Birdcage Press for a Warner Brothers exclusive release. Golden Snitch is a two-player game where each person competes in a Gryffindor versus Slytherin Quidditch match on the famous Hogwarts pitch, in front of countless adoring fans. Seriously, I have not counted how many fans there are. It seems like a Ravenclaw thing to do. Each player's team is made up of 3 chasers, 2 beaters, 1 keeper, and 1 seeker, for a total of 6 player pieces. Each of the positions moves in a specific pattern, similar to Muggle chess. The chaser's job is to pass the quaffle and score goals. Chasers can move up to 3 spaces diagonally and can only move on dark green squares. Chasers are not allowed to make contact with or move through other players, meaning they must always be ready to zigzag around the opponent's pieces and keep their distance so they don't get bludgeoned to death by beaters. Beaters are used to block the opponent's chasers and keep them from scoring goals while knocking them off the pitch. Beaters can move up to 2 spaces in any adjacent direction, alternating between both light and dark green spaces. When a beater makes contact with an opposing player's piece, it is knocked off the pitch, and it may re-enter the game on the opponent's next turn. Beaters cannot carry the quaffle though. Too busy beating, you know? The keepers can move up to 2 spaces diagonally within their designated goal area. When a keeper makes contact with an opposing team's chaser, they'll stop a goal, taking possession of the quaffle. And lastly, the Snitch Snatcher. The seeker's only job is to catch the golden snitch. The seekers stay on the outside of the pitch and can only move after rolling a die when a Spot the Golden Snitch card is drawn. The game ends when one team's seeker has caught the golden snitch, or you score 3 goals. And as stated in the rules, players can always set their own number of goals to make the game last as short or long as they want. Each team starts with 4 action cards, which allow you to perform unique plays, interrupt your opponent's actions, or cast illegal spells to disrupt the enemy team. In order to play action cards, you need to first meet the skill level requirement on your team, noted in the top left-hand corner of the action cards. At the start of a turn, you may choose to draw either 1 action card or 1 skill card, which will increase your team's offense, defense, or wizardry level, allowing you to play more powerful action cards. After the draw phase, you can play 1 action card and make 2 pitch plays. A pitch play is when you either pass the quaffle or move a piece on the pitch. You cannot move the same piece twice in 1 turn. One of the greatest features in this game is the authenticity to the Harry Potter universe. The rulebook includes a glossary of Quidditch and Magic terms highlighting some historic Quidditch plays, such as the Porksoft Ploy and the Sloth Grip roll, which appear in the action cards you play in-game. This Quidditch game really feels like an immersive Harry Potter experience, which is great and accessible for new tabletop players and game pros who aren't big on witchcraft and wizardry, but may enjoy a well-made game that's easy to master and has a fair balance of luck to skill. Send me your suggestions on what you'd like to see next, and as always, appreciate you for watching.